It's Vicki, and I'm doing this for another day. I decided I liked it, and I am very vulnerable and very anxious about it, but I'm walking through it because I'm hoping that it helps somebody. I know it's helping me and keeping me accountable. So, the reading I'm going to read, since I went through all my props, the reading I'm going to read for you is from Each Day a New Beginning. This is a Hazelden book. It is primarily about recovery and primarily for women. I get a lot out of it, and I hope you do too. So I'm going to read today's reading. June 26th. Mental health, like dandruff, crops up when you least expect it. Robin Worthington. We're responsible for the effort, but not the outcome. Frequently, a single problem or many problems overwhelm us. We may feel crazy, unable to cope, and certain that we have made no progress throughout this period of recovery, but we have. Each day we choose sobriety, that we choose abstinence from pills or food, we are moving more securely toward mental health as a stable condition. We perhaps felt strong, secure, on top of things last week or yesterday. We will again tomorrow or maybe today. We will least expect it. Our efforts pay off. Quietly, perhaps subtly, sometimes loudly. A good belly laugh may signal a glimmer of our mental health. No one achieves an absolute state of total mental health. To be human is to have doubts and fears. But as faith grows, as it will when we live the 12 steps, doubts and fears lessen. The good days will increase in number. Meeting a friend, asking for a raise, resolving a conflict with my spouse or friend will be handled more easily when I least expect it. Looking forward with hope, not backward, is my best effort today. So that is a great reading, and I really can relate to it because it's very easy to slip into those what we call character defects and mental roadblocks and these negative thought patterns that I can go to, I can slip into. And one thing that I've learned that has really helped me in that is something that my therapist used to tell me. And I remember she would say, okay, when you're feeling this feeling, when this situation happens, when you get stressed out, blah, 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 where is it happening in your body? I want you to notice where it's happening in your body. And so after a lot of practice of noticing it in my body, I discovered it's mostly in my chest. My chest gets really tight and my shoulders go up. Sometimes I get it in my stomach. That's usually more when I'm feeling guilty or something, but it really intensely like happens in my chest, and it's a physical thing. Like, it's a truly physical thing, and so now after all these years of practicing that and breathing into that space and learning some of these meditation techniques that you learn, I went to a Buddhist monk speaking engagement the other day for with a friend, good friend of mine, and this monk said, when you're feeling that agitation or distress, hold your heart, and massage it a little bit. And I think that there's something to that, right? And clearly, I'm not the only one that feels it in my chest, right? I think it's common. And I think it's interesting that it is your heart, right? And I remember one of my friends, my good friend, that tells me to put your hand on your heart, over your heart, on the skin, if possible, if there's any way you can do that, because that's healing. And she always says the bridge between the mind and the heart is the breath. So I try to go there. I am not always successful, especially when I'm extremely in anxiety. Sometimes I stay in it. Sometimes I don't think about it. Sometimes I don't even realize I'm doing it. But like that reading said, it gets easier. And the more and more I practice this stuff, the more and more I am in a state of contentment and peace, or able to get there and not be in the state of distress and stress and anxiety as long. And I'm so grateful that the world is embracing or acknowledging or more aware of the mental health issues in our society, because I think that, we were always told, toughen up, you know, quit your crying, get, you know, be be strong, get over it, everything's going to be okay. And I think there's something to that, right? Like, I do think that staying in your you know pity pot mode is not good for anybody, right? And we always say, I remember someone said at the tables once, and this was my favorite. It was, you can sit on the pity pot, but not long enough to get a ring. So I really, really liked that. And not long enough where your feet fall asleep because you're playing Candy Crush or something dumb. Oh gosh, what technology has done to us. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day and that you feel good. And maybe if you have a little stress, try touching your heart, or wherever it is in your body, try breathing to it. I am certainly going to do that, and this helps keep me accountable and keeps this top of mind. So I'm grateful that I'm doing this. And if you're listening, I'm grateful you're listening. And you are worth it. Take good care of yourself and have a wonderful day.